truly admire that many NBA legends have used their voices on social media to speak out on social justice issues.
And here's Kyle Korver back with the story of how two-time NBA champion Craig Hodges made a difference in this segment of Respect Your OGs.
When I think about the tradition of athletes that I want to be a part of, men and women who have stood up and spoken up, the kind of OG I think about is Craig Hodges. I first heard of Craig when I was a kid. 3 times I watched him win the NBA three-point contest on TV. I was a shooter, so it was only natural to admire a guy who could hit from just about anywhere on the floor. But the truth was, I didn't even know about all the other kinds of shots he was brave enough to take. In 1991, he was on the Bulls, playing in the finals against Magic Johnson and the Lakers. Craig went up to the Stars with an idea. They boycott Game 1 in LA to advocate for more black representation in the league office and with the team owners. But no one else was willing to go along with the plan. A few months later, though, Craig went to the White House with his championship team. He wore a white dashiki, shook the president's hand, and then handed over a letter that had proposals for what the White House could do for black communities in America. He'd never hear back. Those were just a few of the more publicized incidents. Behind the scenes in the locker room, Hodges pushed his peers to speak out more. This was a time when athletes didn't speak out much, and Craig was waived by the Bulls after the 1992 season. Even though he was only 32 and the league's reigning three-point contest champ, Craig Hodges would never play another NBA game. 4 years later, he'd file a lawsuit against the league, saying he'd been blackballed for the way he spoke out. While the lawsuit was dismissed, it's hard to know how much money his voice may have cost him or how many championship rings. But it's safe to say Craig Hodges didn't care nearly as much about that as he did about what needed to be said and what needed to be done, about the injustice he just couldn't live with. You put it that way, and you realize that us players today are the descendants of Craig Hodges as much as we are of any big star or legend. Every time we use our voice, every time we do something with our platform, we're following in his footsteps. And as far as I'm concerned, there's a lot of work left to be done.
Congratulations to all of you who qualified for the My Team Unlimited tournament.
And for those looking to fill the last spots, you have just one more game day to qualify.
The bracket is a wild mix from rookies to 2K League pros, and we caught up with one pro, Splash, who managed to qualify.
We asked him how he did it, and he gave some pro tips for how you can qualify too. Take a look. We have yet another qualifier for the $250,000 tournament. This time he's a 2K League pro, and it is Splash. Welcome to the show, Splash.
Thanks for having me, LD. Can't wait to get started.
First off, you've qualified before in this tournament. What was it like going through that experience playing in the tournaments prior to this year?
The qualifying process was pretty good. I knew that I needed an incentive to play my team, so I became a my team content creator once 250 got introduced. Sadly, the last 2 years I've lost, but the tournament as a whole is a nice thing. $250,000 is a lot of money, and it can change a lot of lives. So third time's a charm, hopefully.
Absolutely. Now, you're a 2K League pro. You've played against some of the best players in the world. What was that experience like, and how can you bring that into this tournament?
After I made the 2K League, I realized now I can be stabilized as one of the top players to play 2K. Those people in the 2K League are on a different level. I'm on a different level with them, but some of them are just a higher upper echelon than the rest. So bringing it back to my team, nervousness, all of that some people might feel, I can't feel that anymore because I've already played the best of the best, and I want to call myself the best of the best.
I love it. Now, what's some of your offensive strategies that you're looking to put in this tournament?
Shoot a lot of threes. Live and die by the three. Anybody who knows me on both consoles, 2K League, if anything, I want to take the three. Sometimes that's why I lose, because my strategy is 3-3-3. I forget to take the easy one.
Listen, you can't have a name like Splash if you ain't splashing greens out there, right?
You know that, though. You know that. Exactly.
What's the defensive strategy against opponents? Are you looking to slow them down, or are you going to have them run with you and try to outscore them?
I don't focus on defense as much because I would rather just keep it fast-paced, run and gun, because I know I can beat another player in the run and gun thing because you can't keep up with my play style. But my defense is to is my offense.
Since you led the NBA 2K League in three-point attempts, you obviously know a thing or two about shooting. How can you help out people like me that are struggling out there on the rec?
A lot of things I like to do when the game first comes out, freestyle. Everybody knows about freestyle in 2K. You go there. I usually shoot with Steph Curry because that's the easiest person to shoot with. Once you get his shot down, you go to the lesser shooters, you're my player, etc. And then you have to make it turn into muscle memory. Once your fingers get used to releasing certain jump shots or releasing at the arc of the jump shot, shooting becomes easier, and then you can just thrive off that. Then you can shoot the fades and the post shots and everything else and the more difficult shots. But shooting becomes easier usually as 2K goes by.
Fascinating advice. Do you have any specific lineups that you're looking forward to in this tournament?
As of right now, we still have a lot of time until 250,000, and we don't know what type of cards will come out. Ben Simmons with that 93 might come out, so he has to be your starting point guard. Right now, I should be running Steph Curry because it mimics my play style the best. I should be running the season 1 reward Steph Curry. I like the small ball because Blake's at my center position right now, and I believe they have 11 6-10 on the game. So I like the small ball better. If I could run Draymond at center and not lose the rebound count 27-7, I would run Draymond at center. It's just more of my play style for right now.
Is there a specific card that's your favorite more than others?
Stephen Curry, 150%. Favorite player, favorite card, 99 3, and he has it all on him like he still does.
What are you doing to prepare for the tournament, both in the game and mentally?
Mentally, I'm just going to make sure I stay sharp. I would say, like in 2K playing tournament, I'm a nerd when it comes to the game. I have to load it up as much as possible so I can figure out everything, animation-wise, jump shot-wise, etc. Cards. But preparation in-game, I have to repeatedly keep loading up current gen because 250 will be on current gen, so I have to make sure I stay sharp on there.
Are there any players that have qualified or have not qualified that you're looking forward to playing in the tournament?
My guy, two-way Rocco, his name is Ty Debo.
It was a relief just to not have to worry about the future qualifiers because there's only 4, so just being able to qualify is just a big relief.
Everybody loves the Ty Debo versus Flash matchup. He went to Xbox, I'm on PlayStation. If we could meet in the finals, that would be what the whole My Team community wants. My guy Jen and MJ's, they both qualified the first qualifier. I love both of them. Those are like my brothers. I would love to play both of them because they have the same play style as me. I love playing people who replicate my play style.
Where can people watch your content at?
On Twitch, twitch.tv/Flash Edition. Probably the funniest person you're going to load up Twitch to watch. Very skilled player at the same time. Communicate with the chat. I got
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you from Southern California. A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. And our broadcast team tonight. Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, "You're always in control of the situation with that move. It is pretty effective." Portland's Damian Lillard said, "It's a tough off-balance shot, so it takes a lot of work." But people around the league are they're the ones who assembled this team.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. We've got Harden. Wood out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Wall. And it's House in at the 3 spot. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Contavious Caldwell Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gasol in at the center, locking down the middle.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Here's Schroeder. LeBron kicks to Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Magic. It's Wall with the drive. Got a piece of it. And now it's Davis running. He can go all the way. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup.
This is what you want from AD, to use his size and skill to cash in on second chance opportunities.
Harden the pass to Tucker. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The drive by Schroeder. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
So difficult to stay in front of. Schroeder allowed to get all the way to the rim that time.
Pass to House. Pass to Tucker. And stolen by James. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down hard.
Entertaining fans and embarrassing opponents. AD showing us what it's all about.
A nice shot by Tucker.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the middle. It's good from Schroeder on the assist by Davis. Schroeder's got his second bucket.
Well, AD attracts so much attention. He's learned to stay patient and just locate the open man.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Kept alive. That's tipped. Stolen by Harden. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And Wall with the slam.
The insane athleticism. Wall really lets it all hang out when he rises up for the alley-oop.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here.
Preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber. And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. The three from LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
When LeBron hits from range, it can help stretch the D and open up more driving lanes.
And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The power of LeBron. Even if you tried to give the hard foul, he'll go right through you.
You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll count all over. You can see him do this the most at the end of both games.
One thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate here.
You know, Kevin, I love LeBron will use so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none.
Give a look now at the To see who led the league in assists last year. LeBron James, #1.
And it was the kind of season that he'd like to repeat over and over. Nobody was better at creating easy baskets for their teammates.
Harden against Caldwell Pope. Kicks it out to Harden. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harden's got 5 points so far.
And defensively, you got to respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
Now here's Gasol. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Caldwell Pope against Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Lakers leading by 5. Here's Schroeder. Can't hit that one. Wall with some nice defense. Pushing it up. Out to the right wing. Passes it to Wood, and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
On Trezero, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. And a change for the Rockets. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Wood. So it's the Lakers now. It's a 5-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
And if it wasn't there, each guy was willing to make the extra pass. Trust in his teammates.
Now here's Wall. 14 points from him the last game against Orlando. He feeds it to Tucker. And the pass to House. 6 to shoot. Outside, Wall. And another 3 for Houston.
Not lacking any confidence. When the ball hits Wall's hands, he is ready to let it fly.
James kicks it over to Schroeder. Pass to Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Now here's LeBron. Guarded closely. The dish now to Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists in the game. Harden against Caldwell Pope. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw this game. And some changes here for the Lakers. Jared Dudley's checked in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. And it's Matthews in for Caldwell Pope. Matthews passes to Schroeder. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Harden draws the double. Shoots over Matthews. Rebounded by the Lakers. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
They take on a team they knocked out of the playoffs last season in the conference semis.
And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Schroeder outside. That's tipped, and they get it back. Yep, that one goes. And the Lakers lead by 5. And it's Harden with the ball for the Rockets. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
That was the key message going in. Be efficient. Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results.
Houston making a switch. Waba's checked in. And here's Schroeder. A 17-point game for him in the win against Chicago. Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Gordon, the pass to Tate. And he converts the layup. He has 7.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
LA has gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And Matthews gets it to go.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Rockets trail by 5. Ashton Waba. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Stolen by Dudley. Kuzma finds Schroeder. Outside Matthews. Passes it to Dudley. Here's Schroeder. And he jams it with authority.
There's a certain electricity to Schroeder's game. This time with the statement finish.
Schroeder against Gordon. Here's Tate. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's Matthews. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
The Lakers making a switch here. Morris is checked in. 1:04 left in the first quarter of the game. Matthews against Brown. Gordon. Brown kicks to Gordon. Matthews with the steal. Down low. Here's Morris. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Here's Tate. Feeds it to Cousins. Lays it up off the glass.
I mean, one thing about DeMarcus, he's never had much of a problem scoring with contact.
Schroeder dishes to Morris. Kuzma outside. The pass to Matthews. There's 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Morris right side. Beyond the arc. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. Here's Gordon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Count that one.
As much as today's game is being played on the perimeter, it's good to see Cousins attacking inside.
Out to the right wing.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
A big-time effort for Dennis Schroeder, providing a lot of energy for Los Angeles. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We'll return shortly. A little bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Hous, who loves playing alongside so much talent.
But also compete against these guys. You know, that's something that I want to do. So to be around those guys and, you know, be in the foxhole with those guys is, you know, it's pretty incredible.
And adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Gordon. Christian Wood is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Brown, and it's Nwaba in at the 3. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Here's Gordon, following the basket by Markieff Morris. Good work defensively by Morris.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Matthews, no good.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Schroeder. He's got 12. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And Los Angeles with some changes. Davis is checked in for Dudley. Caldwell Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's LeBron in for Dennis Schroeder. Houston also making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Cousins. Daniel House comes in for David Nwaba. And John Walls subbed in for Sterling Brown. And the dunk by LeBron.
Not much anyone can do to stop that. LeBron flexing at the rack.
Rockets trail by 11. Outside Gordon. Houston moving the ball around. Wood finds Gordon. Back to Wood. And finished off by Wood.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Kuzma outside. Davis against Wood from 11 feet away. Outside for Davis. But they'll get another chance. Morris, no good. Rockets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets. Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That'll put Eric Gordon on the line. That one on Caldwell Pope. And the Lakers making a change here. Gasol's checked in. Lakers leading by 6. Inside, here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Davis has got 10.
Could have tried to force a shot there. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Kuzma, that's good.
The smooth, no hesitation shot from Kuzma, keeping him one step ahead of the defense.
Wall passes to Tucker. Back to Wall. Pass to Wood. 4 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot. Gordon. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Gordon's got 7 points here in this quarter. Lakers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Well, with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. 5th on the list, James Harden.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Rockets trail by 10. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And honestly, that was a great effort defensively, but Harden just with that unique ability to get his shot off under any circumstances.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Lakers leading by 7. A fader. Here's Davis. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Shots are just flowing to him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Lakers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Rockets trail by 10. Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
And he can just fly. Well, we know that about Wall now, that he's got plenty of ways to finish at the rim once he gets up, and beyond.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Gordon against Kuzma. Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
A little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. Lakers leading by 8. James looking it over. And another basket for the Lakers.
Understanding that defenses are going to guard against the drive, LeBron counters from the mid-range.
Wall passes to Tucker. It's stolen by Davis. James outside. Oh, good on the triple. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Rockets. Here's Harden. Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Now here's James. He's coming off a 28-point game against Chicago.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
And it's Gordon penetrating. Got a piece of it. Kuzma finds James. Now Davis. Harrell trying to free himself up. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 13 points in just this quarter. Now a timeout called by Houston. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 34 points a game, 7 assists and 6 rebounds. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yes, night in and night out, he's their go-to option. He accepts that responsibility and thrives at it.
And the Lakers making a change here. Matthews is checked in. Wall against Schroeder. Wall, no luck.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Rockets trail by 11. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Here's LeBron, and the rebound goes to the Rockets. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul.
Looking now at some numbers from Montrezl Harrell. Last season, he played outstanding. 9th in field goal percentage, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And, you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense.
The advanced skill set of AD. When he gets to feeling good, he's a really hard guy to stop.
1:43 left to play in the first half. Now Schroeder, he's got 14. Pass to Harrell. Back to Schroeder. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive, driving the basketball, settling far too much for John.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Jared Dudley's checked in for Los Angeles. To the paint. Here's Davis, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
And Wall. Here we go now. Dishes it to Cousins. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
Lakers leading by 9. Schroeder looking over the floor. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And Schroeder, undaunted inside, took the defense head on and made the tough shot.
Here's Nwaba. James covering. Here's Cousins. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. Cousins has got 8 points.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
LeBron outside. Morris is checked in for Davis. And a switch here also for Houston. Brown's checked in. Shot from the inbound. It's good from Schroeder on the assist by Dudley. He's got 18.
Tremendous work inside by Dennis, using every inch of his frame to fit.
Oh!
Yes!
Yes! And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And James throws it down hard.
Respect. LeBron showing the artistry that other players could only dream of.
Brown drives in. Second chance shot. Not as good, in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to 9 in the bucket from Tate.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
And so it's Los Angeles ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket layups, knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Penny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 23 points, 3 assists, and LeBron now late in his career, still playing at a very high level, obviously. Kenny, when's the last time you saw a star LeBron's age be this good?
Woo! Man, I don't know. Dirk aged well, but he was Jordan, obviously, he aged well, and he was actually dominant at times. Not like this. LeBron is different. He was different.
I'm so jealous right now. Usually, he slow down, but not the king, not LeBron. I think he needs to rest more often, but when he dials it up, I think he's 25.
Did you age well with that?
No, not at all. I mean, you look beautiful.
You're aging well. Oh my God. I think I had too much.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we hope you've
in those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time.
We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles.
Hold on! Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one. The indestructible one. LeBron brushing off contact for the easy deuce.
All with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Rejected by Gasol.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
A blur in the open court. Shooter covers ground in a hurry.
Rockets trail by 13. Harden outside. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Harden's got 23 points.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against Wynn.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort and he brings the energy.
For Los Angeles, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And you know, Dennis Schroeder, from the moment he came into the league, showed tremendous confidence. He's never been the type to back down.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Houston. James kicks to Gasol and finished off by Gasol.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
James outside. Outside Gasol. Trying to get open is Davis. Gasol no good. Rockets trail by 12. Here's Harden.
Oh.
Yes.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
Passes to Davis. To the inside. There's Schroeder. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Wood passes to Tucker. Back to Wood. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Fast break. Here they come. Finished off the break. Schroeder's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And with Schroeder's ability to shoot and drive, he commands the attention of the entire defense.
Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
With the teardrop, they grab their own miss, and it's Davis finishing it off.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
And Wall. Here we go now.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Houston, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. And a switch here also for Houston. Gordon's checked in. Shooter passes to Gasol. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The craftiness of Marc Gasol. He knows how to create that contact.
The Lakers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. And so Marc Gasol nails both of them.
I mean, amazing. Marc was drafted 48th overall. Even after his brother Powell was drafted 3rd overall. Might have put a chip on Marc's shoulder.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. And that one falls for John Wall.
The love and passion. Wall is a game changer, a competitor through and through. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Los Angeles leading by 13. Schroeder with the ball. 25 points in the game. Outside for Gasol. Here's Davis. Here's Schroeder. And finally they hit one. Schroeder's got 9 points here in the second half.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. The Lakers with the ball. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Lakers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Caldwell Pope right side. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, shaky defense there, giving up the bucket plus sending KCP to the line.
And the Lakers making a change here. Harrell's checked in, and a change for the Rockets. Brown is checked in for Danuel House. And for Contavious Caldwell Pope, he's best when he lets the game come to him, when he's not forcing shots, not making things tough on himself, not making tough passes. You know, Smitty, a simple approach does wonders for him.
Kevin, you applaud the maturity of KCP to realize that He knew he needed to change his game to improve. Focusing on making the easy play has made him a very valuable member of this team.
And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center, able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor.
Gordon finds Wall. Wall draws the double, Tucker, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And just taking pride in being their leader, these passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him. Inside, here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
A big man with great lift. Montrezl Harrell loves playing above the rim.
Wall draws the double to the paint. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 8th assist in the game.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Here's Schroeder. An easy 2 points on the layup. Schroeder's got 11 points here in just the second half.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
And how about Wall? Just phenomenal at taking it to the defense with that lightning quick first step.
Lakers leading by 14. Schroeder outside.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Kuzma can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 12. Brown outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Rockets have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And Los Angeles with some changes. Morris is checked in for Gasol. Dudley comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Matthews in for Dennis Schroeder. James Harden, he's checked in for Houston. Now the pass to Morris. Matthews scanning the floor. Here's Harrell. They get it again. Tries again. And it's good on the way in. Harrell's got 6 points.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
Gordon goes in.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Lakers leading by 11. Caldwell Pope the bounce pass. Outside Matthews. Ring shot on the way. And that one hits back iron.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
James checked in for Caldwell Pope. Pass to Harrell.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
And the basket by Harden.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's LeBron. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
You see the tremendous first step, the power. LeBron loves to put the defense back on its heels.
And Harden with the stuff.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
1:49 left in the third. Matthews passes to LeBron. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. LeBron's got 6 in the quarter.
And in the history of the game, few players LeBron's size have handled the ball as well as he does.
Here's Brown outside Gordon. And some nice passing there by Houston. Wood finds Brown. Back to Wood. To the middle. Just 5 to shoot. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Matthews. James has got 20.
In a class by himself, no one matches up with LeBron in transition.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18 points. And the dunk by LeBron.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Rockets trail by 13. Here's Nwaba. Harden trying to get open. Count that one from Nwaba.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. LeBron passes to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Lakers leading by 11. 7-second difference, shot in game clock. Matthews dishes to LeBron. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. The Lakers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Rockets trail by 14. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 16 points here in the second half.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
James wide open. And again, no good by the... Comes Harden, leading the fast break.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
James fires from way outside. No good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers lead by 10. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Rockets trail by 10, and so in the game for the Rockets. Gordon out there with Harden. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Tate in at the 4. And it's sent back by Morris. And James throws it down.
A guy that great, you have to make somebody else beat you. LeBron's been hot tonight.
Floats it up for Cousins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
A great play call, perfectly in rhythm, ending with the powerful flush by Cousins.
Lakers leading by 10. LeBron outside. To the left wing. Dudley's shot is good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Harden draws the double. Pass to House. Back to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. And Cousins throws it down.
Owning that area around the rim, something DeMarcus has done as far back as we can remember.
Matthews passes to LeBron. And the shot goes in. James has got 17 now, just in the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
First one falls for him. And the Lakers with some changes. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jared Dudley. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Houston. John Wall comes in for Gordon. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. James outside. Here's Caldwell Pope.
Really most effective when he's in attack mode, and KCP with the athleticism to do it.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Here's LeBron. Count the basket. LeBron's got 31 points.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Cousins finds Wall. Wall draws the double. And some nice passing there by Houston. And the rejection by James. Kicks it out to Harden. He dishes it to Tucker. Fires the 3. Harden, no good.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Marcus Gasol is checked in for Morris. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. The drive by James and finished off by LeBron.
We all know LeBron is a big-time athlete, but right there, uses pace and timing to get to where he wants.
Free throw good, LeBron. Rockets trail by 15. Cousins, the pass to House. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pass to James. And LeBron throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat. From deep Harden. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Lakers leading by 15. Here's LeBron. Rebound by House. And stolen by James. It's good. LeBron's got 38 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
I mean, there's no question about it. When DeMarcus attacks the offensive boards, he gives the team a different attitude.
Now here's James to the right side. Harden against Schroeder. Davis kicks to Gasol. Second chance effort, and that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Lakers lead by 17. And so Cousins will bring it up for the Rockets. Wall attacking. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Caldwell Pope.
And always a smooth athlete. KCP doing a better job of drawing contact.
And the first one drops. The Rockets making a switch here. Woods checked in.
2 shots.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Rockets trail by 17. Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
The drive by James.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
Wall passes to Harden. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Harden's got 45 points. Lakers leading by 15. Outside, Davis. Here's Gasol. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Davis. Gasol passes to Davis. And finally, that one's good. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Harden with the stuff.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And they double up James. He kicks to Gasol. The 3-pointer, no good.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And the rejection by James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And stolen by James. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. And finished off by LeBron.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. It's good from long range. Caldwell Pope's got 10 points in just the second half. But they recover it. Wood kicks to House. Now, here's Tucker. He's guarded by Davis. Wood passes to Tucker. Kicks it out to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Tucker. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Lakers leading by 18. Here's Schroeder. And he gets it to go. Schroeder's got 31 points.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now a timeout called by Houston. present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Here's Harden. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
James in the post. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Great scorers have this ability. Let LeBron get that close, that's 2 points or a trip to the line.
The first free throw is good. We know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower-tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going can be in to go to college and have that experience.
And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Too much contact. You see what the defender's trying to do, but Davis can be sneaky.
Some changes for the Lakers. Horton Tucker's checked in. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Both shots good from the stripe.
The future is bright for Anthony Davis. Not only is he a scorer, he's efficient, he's effective, and he's passionate about the game.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Davis. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And the Lakers making a change here. McKinney's checked in. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays, and he did that tonight.
Free throw good. James. Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. And both free throws good for James.
You know, the one chink in LeBron's armor, decent but somewhat inconsistent from the free throw line.
1:07 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Tate. And again, unable to change momentum here. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good. And here is Brown. James covering. Back to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by James. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. The pass to Tate. Rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron outside. And so it's the Lakers. He's taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony, a great team victory. What was most satisfying to you about the win tonight?
We just played hard. You know, we just played for each other. The ball was moving, wasn't sticking, and, you know, guys made the right plays. You know, and that's what we've been doing all night, all season, and, you know, I'm just glad we came out with the win.
Well, it was a great win, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.